Hello, everyone. I hope you all can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone can hear me. Let's see. Let's see if I'm doing it right. I've been having so many problems out of StreamYard, so I hope you all can hear me. Um, let's see. Somebody come in the chat, and I will be able to tell in a minute. Let me see, let me turn it up. Let me see. I'll be able to find out in a minute. I hope nobody else is live. I tried to make sure nobody else was going live because I saw Marjanae, she was live, so I waited until she got finished with her live because I'm just, hey Lawanda, how you doing? Happy Sunday to ya. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I said, let me come live today because can you hear me, Lawanda? Can you hear me pretty good? Put a one in the chat, Lawanda, if you can hear me. I just want to make sure because I've been having some problems with. Okay, great, 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 great. I'm gonna try to wait till some more people come in because there's some things I need to talk about, y'all. It is some things I need to talk about. Hey, kitty lover, how you doing? It's some things that's been on my mind. I I just been back in the cut, just listening and shaking my head and saying people need to stop playing. Why people play so much? Hey, Miss Gwen, how you doing on this lovely Sunday? Yes, a lot of things has been on my mind because for people to be grown adults, it's just ridiculous. It is ridiculous the way people act. It don't make any sense. I can't believe it. But I got something to say. I just want to voice my opinion on some things. Some people may agree with me and some people may not agree with me. But some of this stuff is going a little too far. Is I never knew it was so many cuckoo girl people in this world. Hey Dorothy, how you doing, Miss Dorothy Vaughn? Yes, it is so many cuckoo bird people in this world until it is ridiculous. And for them to be grown adults, people that can be my grandmother, my aunties. I mean, I am truly just shocked. It's ridiculous. Hey, Miss Evans and Katrina Whittaker. I hope everyone is having a great, great Sunday because I know I had a great Sunday. I've been relaxing and just just listening to different lives. I've been out of the loop for a minute because with me, I just had my brand new, my little sweet little handsome grandson. So I've been giving him all of my love and all of my attention. I tell you, I was so excited because this is my first grandson. I have four granddaughters and one grandson. And my granddaughters call me Gigi. And my grandson, that's what he's gonna call me Gigi too. And I was just so excited. And then before that, I wasn't feeling too well. So I've been listening, but wasn't listening to a lot of the lives because I just was not feeling good. And then when my daughter had the baby, it was just all of the excitement, I was just so happy. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you. I am just overjoyed. Overjoyed. That's why you got to give thanks. You have to give thanks. And you have to realize when you are on these social media sites, you have to be mindful of how you speak, of how you act, of what you say. I mean, like, seriously, because we have people that that is under us, kids that is looking up to us, and to see overgrown a person that could be my grandmother on here acting the way she's acting is ridiculous. It is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't even see how the her chat, sit up there and condone and go along on what she's doing. And they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. And I guess we all call it the pink pig. The pink pig. They're not laughing at with you. They are laughing at you. It is not cute. And I'm quite sure that I don't know how many daughters you have. I'm not even too sure about your family members. But I know someone in her family have talked to her about this. But she don't care. She probably cursed them out. And they used to her acting the way that she acts. Hey Lakeisha, how you doing, girly? They are used to the way she acts. So that's why it probably comes so easy to her because they know she always probably been acting like this. And now it's getting worse because of the problems that she's going through now, with her husband and everything. It's probably done got worse. Hey Diamond D, how you doing? Yes, her situation have probably gotten worse. So the drinking probably have increased and her lashing out and I mean falling asleep. I mean that's embarrassing. I don't understand where's her family because there's no way in this world I would have my mother, grandmother on social media drunk, falling asleep, coming on here with a bra on. I mean, this lady have done so many different things. It's ridiculous. She need to be ashamed of herself. She really do. She really, really do. Like I said, I just been sitting back and observing. Um, I love my Raws. I love my Raw squad. It's like to me, I don't know about to other people, but to me, it's like a family to me. When I was going through everything I was going through, especially when I was sick, I was still listening in because it's still you all still made my day. I laughed when I didn't feel like laughing. I laughed. I was able to just interact with you all on here. I wasn't really typing in the chat, but I was listening, and that made me feel a little better. But I'm just so glad that I'm progressing. I just had a little stomach virus. Thank goodness I didn't have COVID or pneumonia or anything like that. I just had a real bad stomach virus. They say that is going on. They say a lot of people have been coming in the hospital and going to the doctors with this stomach virus, and it's no joke. I mean, that thing had my stomach balling up in knots. I couldn't keep nothing on my stomach. I had fever. It was just awful until I couldn't take it no more. So I finally decided to go to the doctor. With Wanda say, "Hey, her family can't tell that evil drunk nothing. Most most likely why they don't fool with her disgusting self, and that's probably right. That's probably why they don't fool with her because she is a disgrace. She is I mean, she put a bad taste in my mouth when I can't even listen to her long. I'll go on her chat for a minute, and as fast as I'm in there, I'm out of there because she is just too overly grown. Is that a word? Overly grown? She's too overly grown. She make me sick. I mean, like really make me sick. I've been here hollering and screaming at my tablets and phone, my grandkids, and kids be looking at me like, really? I be like, this was making me sick. Oh, and then we have yesterday, last night. You know what? I am so tired of, but that's okay, cause Fee girl, Fee, give it to her because this girl, I don't know, is she holy or is she fake holy? Is this girl holy or fake holy? Something is seriously wrong with, yep, it's mental. I don't understand her. She's supposed to be into the Lord, Jesus, God. You supposed to be, you know, so close to God. But how are you so close to God when you're sitting up there taking up for Bumpy, which you call her, aka Miss T? You sitting up there taking up for her, and that lady, she don't do good things. She is not right. So how you taking up for a person you supposed to be holy, but you're taking up for a person that's out here, in my opinion, scamming people, and you're taking up for Miss the Pink Pig. I mean, so where do you come off? Where do you come off thinking you so holy? Girl, you better stop playing with God. You better sit down. You need to sit down. As a matter of fact, you need to go lay to the altar and pray and ask God for forgiveness. Because right about now, you playing with God. She's a Jezebel. You right, kitty lover. She is a Jezebel. She better stop. That girl better stop. She is playing with God. I don't know her and she don't know me. But from what I hear on YouTube, when I do listen to her, she playing with God. I mean, to come on here last night with the crying, I mean, that was ridiculous. I didn't listen to the other lady because the other lady y'all be talking about, y'all what, Pissy, Chrissy, Pissy, whatever her name is. I don't listen to her at all. But with them coming on here, if she with the crying and stuff, that was ridiculous. They're going too far. That's too far, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. I don't understand how you condone one bad behavior, but just about everybody on these YouTube streets be saying and going after each other. The way that they talk about the deceased. Hey, Miss Sandra, how you doing? I hope that you're having a great Sunday. I'm just talking about these people on these YouTube streets, the one that's especially the one that's supposed to be holy. I don't know if she holy or fake holy, but I'm strongly with the fake holy. I'm strongly with the fake holy. And what gets me, they know the Bible inside out. Know the Bible inside out, and the biggest devil of them all. I mean, she act like she is obsessed with Ross and her children. You can hear it in her voice when she's speaking, and certain things that she talks about sometimes. She acts like it gets to her soul, like she is just so jealous hearted. What is her problem? I mean, like something is seriously wrong. What Kitty Lover said, I can't watch her. God is not in this mess. None of this is of God, and neither is she. And he sees her. You right. They could think they're getting over on God, but God sees this all. I'm not gonna come on here knowing I'm doing wrong and sit up here and say, oh, I am just, the Lord, and oh my God, and God told me to say this. Oh, and God told me to watch my tongue. And I know I can't, girl, sit down. shut, shut up. As a matter of fact, go get you some holy oil and let somebody that you know that will really pray over you because you playing. You playing. You right, Sandra. Hashtag fake. 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 And she need to be ashamed of herself. And I hope before she lay her head down to go to sleep every night that she pray to God. Because the way that she act, the things that she do, it's that she sits up there and she put pictures up and Roz and her family with the, blacking out the eyes and acting like Marjorie in the courtroom. That is silly. It's silly. I mean, do you think that is of God? Do you think God would like something like that? And you say you serve God, and how much God comes speak to you and talk to you, and and you just can't believe what's going on and how Roz act. You all are just jealous of her. You're jealous of Roz, and that's all it is. And all you have to do is be yourself. Be yourself. And that's because that's all I can be. That's all I know how to do is be myself. Hey Felicia, how you doing? I hope you're having a great Sunday too. She said, Kitty Level said, God sees all, shaking my head. She condones other bad behaviors. Just Roz it's bad. Seriously, just exactly. Exactly. She follow everybody else bad behavior. If Roz can say, "Oh my God, my toe hurt." Oh yeah, see, God don't like ugly. That's why her toe hurt. Because God don't like ugly. Girl. Hush. I mean, this she really needs to hush. I don't. I know. I hopefully you all have seen how I look because I post pictures on Facebook. I post my pictures on YouTube. So I don't hide myself. I just during the times where I do my YouTube lives, I don't really show myself. But I said I'm gonna start showing myself during my YouTube lives. I might as well because I show myself. I take pictures constantly and post them. But for a person to always come on here and you never know what they look like and got the most to say about somebody, that means they are not comfortable with themselves. They're not comfortable with themselves. I feel like they don't love themselves. They have low self-esteem. It has to be something deep down rooted. It is something down deep in her soul that she don't like Roz and her children. It's something deep. And it could be because I hear her constantly talk about the views. And maybe that's what she wants. The money, the views. And she's jealous because Roz and her, is doing great on YouTube. And that's the only thing I could think of. Because how hard she go for Bumpy Miss T as she call her, you would think that's her mother. You would think Bumpy is her mother because honey, she go hard for Bumpy. I mean, she went so hard she was crying last night. Like a nut. There's no way in this world I'm about to let somebody on these YouTube streets and have me coming on live crying. Girl, go sit down and pray. Or either go and if you need to go seek help. Shoot, I'm sick of her. Hey, Miss Janice, how you doing? I hope you having a great Sunday. Hey, Mary Ann, how you doing? I hope you're having a great Sunday too. I'm talking about Miss Holier Than Thou. That's what I'm talking about. That girl, and I usually, I usually don't let people like get to me. I can easily brush people off, and I can brush her off, but it's just something I don't like when people play with God. That's what it is. I can I do not like when people play with God. And that's what she's doing. And she needs to stop. Oh, and she does this. Oh, and she talks about the children. Oh, how she talk. She mental. They want to act like Roz started all of this, and it was not Roz that started all of this. It was not. But they want to put all the blame on her. They want to be all up in Roz's business. Leave Roz alone. I remember I used to work with children. I worked with children for like, oh my God, 15 plus years I worked with children. And it used to be one little boy. No, it was a little girl. The little girl had to be about 3 years old. And when we used to like talk to her or, tell her to do something, or if she felt aggravated, the little girl would close her eyes and she'll say, "Leave me alone. Please just leave me alone." Like telling you, get out of my face and leave me alone. Because this is ridiculous. The stuff is stupid and petty. It's petty, petty, petty. It is like petty stuff. They act like these people act like they are teenagers. They act like my 10 and 11-year-old grandchildren. Back and forth with the you say, I say. I say what I have to. The type of person I am, I say what I have to say, and when I say it, when it's over, it's over. But I wanted to come and talk about her for the longest, and I've been saying a little, things about her here and there, and I was so glad when Fee approached her, approached the situation, and Fee dragged her all over these YouTube streets, and I loved it because I'm sick of her. I am sick of her. She need to go somewhere. Like I said, she need to go somewhere and pray. Get your holy oil, honey. Get your holy oil. If you got have a Bible, get your Bible and your holy oil and pray. And if you go to church, if you go to church, you may need to think about finding another home, church home, because that one right, that church home you going to, I don't think it's helping. You need to seek after God. Since you act like you so holy, since you have this animosity, God, people of God don't hate. Then she said something about the flesh. Oh, I feel like, oh, I'm trying my best for my flesh not to come out. Girl, what? You been in the flesh. You been in the flesh, honey. You need a reality check. You need a reality check because the way that you act, the things that you you need to stop. Do anybody know how old she is? Because I'm hoping and praying that she is young. I hope that she's not an older lady. I'm hoping that she's kind of young and and just really don't know any better. Hey Gloria, how you doing? I'm hoping she young. Do anybody know about what age range she in? Yep, it's mental. Geraldine said, I don't care how much she pray and ask God for forgiveness, God's still going to whoop her. Mm, he sure is. He sure enough is. Because like I said earlier, they think they getting by, but they not getting by. They're not getting by. God see everything. He hears everything. You they wishing evil on people, loving when people is sick. That's not of God. That is not of God. That's why I call it a fake holy person. She's a fake holy person. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. I had to come speak on it because it was getting on my. It was like getting on my nerves so freaking bad until I was like, oh no, I can't take it no more. And like when I get ready to come online, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna just say something. I'm gonna just have to say something about it, and I be like, okay, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go the next day. But I was like, today, I'm going live today. I'm sick of her. I am sick of her, and I know it because she has to be unhappy. She has to be. It's something deep. It is something deep whenever you find that a person always is coming after you and you have no idea why this person keep coming for me. I'm not bothering this person. Why is this person always calling my name? Always trying to get me in you say I say because they're jealous of you because they want what you want. But let me tell you, I it was a live Roz did. I think she came on one morning. Roz came on live one morning. I think I missed the live, and she was talking about her son, and she was saying how people, and she made Roz made plenty sense because she said people don't know what she go through. You know, they all they look at is what she's making on YouTube and everything, but they don't know what she be going through on an everyday basis. You always say you wish you could be like this person, you wish you could be like that person, but you never know what a person be going through. And that's why I say she needs to sit down. The pink pig need to go to AA. They need to take the pink pig that she needs to go to AA, like for real. Because if she don't go to AA, that lady gonna drink and drink and drink, and that's dangerous, especially for someone of her age. She's drinking like that. One of her family members need to be concerned. She said, Geraldine said BYB show going to get show you all. Well, she gonna get a good whooping. She gonna get a good whooping. She get on here and come singing all these songs and the next minute she asking people, scamming them out of trying to give her money and cash app and all that. That is ridiculous. And I don't see how the people just get. I don't know if they scared of her, and that's why they give her the money, or it's something like she got a hold on them. Like they act like they scared of her, like they scared to let her go. I don't know if it's pity, if they feel sorry for her, but BYB, baby, you, honey, if I knew I was facing time, the only thing I would have been doing was getting myself together. I wouldn't have had time for no Facebook and YouTube. I would have been trying to get myself together because when her day come and when them doors clank 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 up on her, that's when her reality gonna sink in. and she better be able to she go either what is it, sink or swim. Cause I used to work in them jail in them prisons and jails, and baby, you play tough on the when you're on the outside, but when you get in the inside of them jails and them cells, you be a totally different person. And I witnessed it because I worked for my local jail and I worked for the one of the prisons. You become a totally different person once you're behind them behind the jail cell. You're a different person. Let's see. Hey, Royalty Queen is speaking. Yes, yes, yes. But BYB, she better get her train. She better get that training. She better get that train in order. She better get that train shined up and all up and huh. She better get it together because I don't think she learned her lesson either. I don't think she learned her lesson. What Kitty Love say? I'm driving, still listening, headed to feed my outside kitty. Okay, Miss Kitty Lover, go ahead and feed her. I don't think she learned her lesson because she go for bad. She want everybody to know she was bad. She want everybody to know that she used to fight. She used to be a fighter. She'll fight. She'll beat somebody up. Every time she called one of her best friends or a family member, how I used to be. That's what BYB used to say. How I used to be. I beat somebody. Girl, please go sit. You go sit down too. They need to all sit down. And then what gets me, they sit up there and they let the dog they let their little chat boost them up. They let the chat feed them a bunch of lies. Okay, Lawanda. Lawanda. Big Shirley gonna be waiting. Big Shirley gonna be waiting, baby. They gonna when they see her walk up in there, they gonna be plotting on her. They gonna be when they see Monkey Mouth walk up in there, baby. They gonna be plotting. They gonna have some fresh meat coming up in there. And her tail probably gonna be scared back. That's why I don't know why she's still out here doing the things she's doing, saying the things that she's saying. You know, she another one need to be getting herself together. They better stop playing with God. That's one thing I don't do, honey. I'm not about to sit and play with God. I'm sorry. I don't see how people do it. I'm not gonna do it because no, that's wrong. And I know God see everything you do. They need to sit down and rest their nerves. They be teasing my kids be teasing me to my mama. When you be doing them lives, you be sounding like a little old lady. I said, y'all gonna leave me alone. Talk about I don't know how to what they talk about. Mama, you don't even know how to argue. My kids be teasing me all the time, y'all. I say, cause I'm not a person that likes to argue. I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fight, not a fighter. But the only time that I will come out of, out of a real bad bag is if somebody makes me like real mad, and then you will see another side of me, which I try not to let that side come out. So I always try to stay calm and peaceful when I can. I ain't gonna tell you I be like, peaceful and calm all the time. That's why I'm not about to say I'm sitting up here acting like I'm holy and saved and sanctified and no. I remember growing up, my best friend, and yep, it's mental probably was like this too. My best friend, honey, her mother was her mother is saved, sanctified with the Holy Ghost. They them church people that like to wear the long skirts to the them real long skirts and stuff, and just don't wear pants, always wearing skirts. So my best friend, used to have to always, her and her sisters used to have to always wear skirts and dresses. And when they got like in high school, well, at least when my best friend got in high school, she was tired of wearing dresses, because her parents was holy. She she wasn't holy, but she had to do what her parents say do. And as she got older, she stopped wearing dresses. She wouldn't wear nothing but pants. She got kind of fast and did things a little faster in life because her parents always, wanted her to be so holy, wanted the other children, her siblings, to be so holy. And maybe that's how, yep, it's mental is. Maybe her parents wanted her to be holy, and but something came loose up there in her head. Something came loose because you act like she this girl act like she know Bumpy 1 on 1, like Bumpy is her mama or auntie, because she go too hard, crying. Okay, yeah, I'm like Kitty loving me too. I could be the nicest, sweetest person. I mean, people, but baby, if you make me mad, oh, it's over. It is over. A whole nother Keisha coming out. I'm a whole different person. So that's why I always just try to stay calm, peaceful. I don't like getting upset with people. I don't, if somebody do cross me, it's hard for me to gain their friendship back. That's why I mainly, I always had the same group of friends. I never went from friend to friend to friend to friend. That was never me. I always knew a lot of people. A lot of people know me, but nobody never, I just always mingle with like the same group of people. And that kept down a lot of confusion, a lot of you say, I say, and that's how I try to do with my children. Be careful who you hang around. Be careful what you let people put in your ears. Don't let people bring trash, garbage to you. Being on these YouTube streets, I'm not going to even lie, has taught me a lot. I'm 51 years old, and I have never experienced nothing like this until I came into YouTube in this sector. For people to be so evil and wicked, which glad you excited when death come upon people, when people get sick. I've never experienced anything like that, and nothing like this. This is crazy. What Teresa said? Yes, yes, Teresa. Yep, I understand. People need to stop, but I needed to talk to Miss Holy. I don't know what I want to call. She got a lot of names to me. Miss Holy, Miss Fake Holy. Yep, it's mental. I mean, she got a lot of titles. But I hope she get herself together, and I pray she get that hate out of her heart for Roz and her children, because that's ridiculous. I mean, the hate is there, and with the other creators, they act like Roz just took something and I don't know. It's crazy. It is really crazy. I mean, all you if you wanna accomplish something like me, okay. Another example, and I think Ross did. Had touched on this too. I went back to college. When I went back to college, I think I was like 30 something years old when I went back to college. Because I always said if if I could get in a college that I could go to, not every day, and not a lot of test taking because I'm bad at testing. It was just certain things I was calling out. And behold, a college came here to Savannah, a university came here to Savannah. And I went. And it was many days I wanted to stop. Many days I wanted to give up, throwing the towel. I was tired. I had my two daughters. I mean, it was a lot. But I didn't stop. I didn't quit. I kept going. I kept going and I graduated with my bachelor's degree. And I thank God that I did. I kept going. It was something that I wanted to do. And that's why if you want to go after something and do something, go do it. You don't have to be jealous of people. You don't have to be envy of people. You don't have to want to be like certain people. You can do it. You can do it. You don't have to be want to act and be like certain people. Do what's good for you. Do what's best for you. Do it at your own timing. Let me drink me a little bit of my ginger ale, y'all. I drink. I love ginger ale too. But see, my nephew brought me the wrong kind of ginger ale because I like the Canada Dry, and he brought me the one that what the Swishers. I think I may be pronouncing it wrong, but I don't like this one. I'll give me my Canada Dry. I ain't on here gulping down with Pink Pig drink, get Gray Goose, whatever the name of it is. She need to stop. Kitty Lover said, "What I'm not understanding is that they hate on Roz. Um, say the most off. They think that Roz say the most awful things when she fights back. They get mad. Exactly. So they want her to just sit back and be quiet. Hypocrite. Exactly. And with Roz being an Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius people don't play. We when we come at you, we gonna come at you. We gonna knock you down with our words. We gonna knock you to the floor with our words. I remember one time I got into it with somebody, and people thought that I did. People thought that I didn't curse because I would never like curse. The only time I would curse is if I'm mad. And I got into it with somebody one day, and honey, I cussed from every word was a curse word. And the people came right. It was like they told me, they said, "Oh my God, I didn't know Keith, that girl. She cussed them out." My mom was like, "Not my daughter," but everybody was like, "Yes, your daughter. I cussed them out like a sailor. Don't play with me. Mm-mm. I become a whole different person." Hey, in the safe zone, girl. How you doing, boo? Yeah, yeah. Kitty Love. I can't pronounce it, girl. Swept shirts. I can't say my like, like people can't. I can't say street. I say street. Oh goodness. Let's see what Sharon Johnson. Sharon Johnson says, "Hello, Sharon Johnson, girl." And Ray Mary. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. I just came on here to talk a little bit, just talk to y'all for a minute. I was like, I'm gonna get on live. I'm gonna and see that I got to, and like I'm not a quitter, and I'm getting upset with myself. Let me tell y'all why I'm getting upset with myself, because I keep telling myself I'm gonna go live, try to go start off going live every day, and I'm not doing it. And I don't like when I don't do what I say I'm gonna do, because I'm that type of person. like a scheduled person. I like to, and once I say I'm gonna do something, I'll try to make sure I do it. And with me not coming on live when I say I'm gonna do it, it's bothering me, and I know I got to get better at it. And I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better at it. I told my children, I said when I, cause I, they be like, "Mama, you going live today?" And I be like, "I don't know." And they be like, "All right, now you the one say you be going live every day." So I'm trying to get better with it, and I'm gonna do it. But April Love, April Love, how you doing? I don't know if I spoke to you behind. Yes, I said I'm gonna start coming on live and every day, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And so you have to talk. One thing about it, you have to talk positivity to yourself. You have to think positive. You can't think negative all the time because if you think negative, you're gonna get negative results. So I've always been the type to think positive thoughts. And that's why I get so upset with myself when I say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it. But I know I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better at it. So I think how I'm gonna approach it is just take it one day at a time and see how I do like that instead of just saying I'm gonna go live every day. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. I think and then maybe I'll do better that way because I love to talk. I love to talk. Even though I thought I was quiet growing up as a child, but when I look back on my report cards, you know how they used to give back then. We used to have the report cards with the teacher could write the note on it. If your child been how the behavior, and one of the things that used to be up there is talkative, very talkative. Mine used to always say very talkative. Miss, they said, tell my mother, could you please talk to Lakeisha? Because she's very talkative. She needs to stop talking. I'm like, what? I thought I was quiet. Okay, let's see. We talk. Let's see. Roger Queen. They think they're just justified attack. Exactly. And then they think and then the thing about it, they think that we're just they think that we just gonna sit up there and let them talk about Ross like that. Try to no, even though Ross could take up for herself, cause maybe she be slaying them, maybe she be chopping them up, cutting them up, throwing them in the corner, slamming them on the floor. She be tearing their tails up. So it's not like Ross need help, but to hear how they constantly just, just be saying things, just it irritates, it'll irritate a person, you know, and they need to stop that. I mean, how you people nowadays, a long time ago, if somebody was jealous of somebody, they wouldn't really show it. They'd probably go behind the back and talk about them or whatever. But now, baby, they let it out. They let you know they jealous of you. Hmm. Let me see. Kitty Level say I went to school at 30 with a new baby and a 6-year old. Obtained my criminal justice degree and graduated. All right. I'm like, it was hard, but I did it. That's what I'm talking about, Kitty Lover. Me and you got the same degree in that criminal justice. And then the funny thing about it, though, Kitty Lover, I did teaching. I was in education forever. So when I went to college, I was like, I'm gonna change up. I think I'm gonna go in another field. Went criminal justice field, didn't know nothing about the criminal justice field. Went in criminal justice field, graduated. I did some little work in the criminal justice field. I didn't really like it, and wow, went right back to working with children. Went right back to working with children. But I'm so happy for my degree, honey. I got my best. I said because that was something that I wanted to do, and I did it. And you're right, you can do it. Like you said, you had too small. What you said? You had two small children. Cause my children was at that time my children was 12, no 10 and 5. 10 and 5 years old is when I went back to school. My children was 10 and 5 years old, and I used to be on that laptop all time of the night. Oh, it was a lot, but I did it. I did it, and I had a lot of help. Thank God for my mother. My mother helped me out a lot. My sisters, they helped me out a lot. So I had a lot of support. So I was very thankful of that. Hey, beautiful diva, how you doing? I hope you're having a great Sunday too. I'm on here. I don't know if you've been listening, but I was on here talking about I don't know whether or not to say is she holy or is she fake holy, but I'm strongly with the fake holy. I'm with the fake holy because it's no way she's holy. That yep, it's mental person. You said okay, you said yours was 5 months and six. Oh wow. That was awesome, Kitty Lover, because oh my goodness. That's right, April Love. April Love said, Kitty Lover, way to go. People really have to be, yes, disciplined. A professor told me 2 out of 10 will make it because people drop out for one reasons or another. So congratulations. And that is so true. That is so true, April Love, because when I started going to college, when I went back to college, they told us, they said, the people that you see now, everybody's not going to make it to the end. Everybody, these people that's in with you, right? The majority of people is not going to graduate, and they didn't never lie. Everybody I started out with, it was probably about maybe four of us that graduated. Four of us that graduated. Yep. So that is a true saying. You are absolutely right, April. They do not because it's a lot. It's a lot. It was one young girl when I remember it was one young girl. She was going to college with me, and she found out she was pregnant. And I tried my best to keep her in school. I was like, "You can do it." I kept telling her, "You can do it. Don't stop. Don't stop." But she eventually, stopped. But I think after she had her child, she went back. I think because I saw her some years later, and I think she said she went back to college. But Kitty Lover said, Kitty Lover said, April, yes, it was rough. I was determined. I worked full time, picked up kids, then babysitted, then went to class at night. I understand. Uh, the same here, Kitty Lover. It been some nights, been some days. I was like, I'm not going, especially on those rainy days and rainy nights. Oh man, oh, I used to be like, I'm not going. I'm not taking my. I used to try to come up with excuses. I'm not taking my kids out the house. It's pouring down raining. But I went. I did it. I did it. And I was so, so, so proud. Hey, White Swan, how you doing? I hope you having a good Sunday too. I don't know if you've been listening, but my main the topic I was talking about was Miss yep, it's mental, the either she's holy or fake holy. And like I was telling everybody in the chat, I'm headed towards the fake holy. I'm with the fake holy. She fake holy. It's sad. It is really sad. Let's see who else said something. So I'll tell anybody, especially like younger people, even of some older people. Like I said, you're never too old to go back to school. You're never too old to go back to school. Go to school. Like Kitty Lovely said, I was working, going to school. You can do it. And that's how I am. And whenever I set my mind up to do something, I do it. More likely, I do it because I don't like I don't like to fail. And I'm gonna use that word fail. I don't like to fail at things. I try my best to achieve. I try my best to um meet my goals. Now I must say I'm a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator. I got to get better at that. I'm a procrastinator and I'm still working on that. I've been like that since I was a child. But guess what? I'm still working on it. Let's see. Hey Black Remy Ma. Hey Curly. Yeah. What you say? Hey Small Talk. Hey Boo. I finally made it over. I'm glad. I'm glad you in my chat. I'm glad you in here, girl. I'm talking, just running my mouth. I'm just running my mouth, honey. Just talking about these people in these YouTube streets, bothering with our Ross. They better leave our Ross alone. And tagging her and stuff. Y'all stop tagging her. No, what they tagging her for? They need to stop. People need to stop. And Bumpy still sitting up there tagging Miss Netta and Charles. Still tagging on people. Bumpy know she done got played. She played out and tagging on people. Leave them people alone, Bumpy. Them people ain't stun you. No, she always try to get attention that way. She got the nerve to be sitting up there trying to tell somebody how to parent. Girl, it should be the last one sitting up there telling somebody how to parent somebody, how to be a parent. With her nasty mouth. Oh my God, she is disgusting. For a person to sit up there and gloat while you talking about young teenagers and what they do, that is just what I don't want to. She has what is called a sex. What is a sex demon? That I think that's she has a sex demon in her. Nasty so. She need to be ashamed of herself to be saying all kind of things in front of those children. I just poor little kids. It's just sad. All right, Cloud. That's why that Kitty Lover. You right. That girl has a sex sick obsession. She do. Yeah, it's clickbait. I know White Swan. It's clickbait. Trying to get people to come to listen to her. Cause she knows she losing it. She knows she losing her little touch. So she got to put a title in there to make the people come to her. Then when you get to her, she talking about nasty stuff, just all kind of with her kids, and looking all in them churn phones. Even though you do supposed to monitor, your kids' phones, but you don't sit up there and you sitting up there telling people what's in your kids' phones. That lady got a problem. Let's see, Miss Netta, Black Remy say Miss Netta know Bumpy trying to get clout off her. Okay, I hope Miss Netta do know it because leave Miss Netta alone. Let Miss Netta do her thing. Charles, your lunch is ready. Leave Miss Netta alone, Bumpy. Let Miss Netta get her little groove on. Leave Miss Netta alone. Knowing her, she probably won't Charles. Bumpy, do you want Charles, huh? Do you want Charles? No, she don't care with her nasty self. Oh, goodness. I tell you, these people over here be cracking me up. I just laugh at them sometimes because it be so funny sometimes to just hear the way that they act. You know, they go too far. They go too far. Exactly. Why embarrass your children like that? I would never, if my child did something, it's no way I'm gonna come on the internet. Even when I think her son, somebody was spank one day or something, and she gonna bust the boy out till he smell like onions. I mean, the things she see out her mouth, all the way down to how her underwear, and how her grandmama used to wash her. Ooh, she's disgusting. Ross, keep dog, stay on her neck. Cause she need. I think she miss you. I think she miss Roz. She miss Roz. What y'all think? I think Bumpy miss Roz. She Roz needs to go back to talk about her every day because she going crazy. She ain't got nothing else to do with herself. White Swan say Black Remy Ma. And that's what the fake Christian is doing as well. Clout chasing off Roz, Nana and Dede and trying to her best to take Roz out. Exactly. And she ain't gonna take nobody down but herself. It- she gonna go down. God gonna slap her right down to the ground. She gonna be playing with God. He gonna slap her right down to the ground. Up there play. You know, baby. That's one thing I ain't about to do. I'm not about to play with God. Spitting, but Kitty Level say spitting apples all over the plate. Ain't that nasty? You remember? But she don't do this too much no more. Remember, she used to like spit, just spit wherever the spit landed, just landed, just spit on the floor, and ooh, she was disgusting. Just a nasty. That's all she ever talk about is having sex and men. Need to grow up. Them kids, I know them kids gonna be. She called her daughter. You call your daughter little bitch over there. I was like, oh my god, no, she didn't. When she was going through their phone, talking about she got her face. The little girl went and got snuck and got a Facebook. She didn't know she had a Facebook page. I was like, what? She embarrassed those children. She embarrassed them. When she was Kid Level said when she was yelling at them babies, she was spit that apple. Oh my god. Black Grandma said Kitty Level wasn't. She just spitting. Oh, uh, it's nasty. Just nasty. And ever you know, did she act like it's natural, like that's something like it's okay to just spit on the floor or just chew food up in your mouth and spit it out. And then the crazy part about it, what I don't understand about her, she always like, I don't want no hair. Oh, I don't want. Be careful when you fixing my food, cause I don't want hair by my food. Cause if I see hair in my food, I don't want. I'm like, girl, really? Hair? When you sit up there and you spit and do all kind of nasty things, digging in your nose and all that stuff, and you talking about a piece of hair, you another one need to sit down. Let me see how long. I enjoyed myself talking to you all tonight. She was eating an apple when she was yelling at them. And I bet the apple was probably the apple was flying all out her mouth, and she ain't even care. Yeah, when they get grown, they're gonna get away from her. They're gonna get away from her. When them kids get of age, they gonna get away from her. And I really think them boys, They when they get an age, they gonna run right back to their grandmother. Them boys probably gonna run so fast to their grandmother. Cause I was really upset when she took the, when she got them back. It just seemed like they was doing so good when they was with her, with the grandmother. Just nasty. Kitty lover. I know. I'm glad I ain't saw that kitty lover. She just a kitty lover. Kitty lover. The apples was going everywhere. Nasty self. And I bet you she didn't even try to get it up. Probably called them to get it up. Be working them kids like she be working them kids like crazy, just calling them kids name all day long. And it's just nasty to spit anyway. You don't be spitting or nothing. Like I mean, she used to spit. I remember she used to just spit like in the house, like just turn her head and just spit. Miss the trash can sometimes. Sometimes used to land on the floor. I mean, just spit wherever it fell at. That's where it was at. She need to stop. Today was the first I watched her. I just really Kitty Love, and you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing, Kitty Love. She she especially not doing as good as she used to do. At least she was a little entertaining back what some years ago. But now I don't know what she doing now. I don't even some of the stuff she be talking about, it don't make any sense. It's just crazy. She's boring now. I don't even watch her. Every now and then I may, click on it to kind of watch her in case if Roz wanna discuss her, I kinda know what Roz talking about. But other than that, I don't watch Bumpy. I don't watch her. She boring. She is very boring now. That's what I was saying, Gloria. I wonder do they talk to the grandmama? I hope they do because see they got their own phones, so I'm hoping that they do call her. No, she jealous hearted. Them boys had loved their grandmother, and she didn't like that. She was jealous of that too. I think that's probably one of the reasons why she got them back. Yeah, me too, White Swan. Me too. I think she should have stayed in Atlanta. I think she should have stayed in Atlanta because with her going back to Florida, it seemed like she's falling off. It's like she not. It's I don't know. She need to go back to Atlanta. But no, you know what her problem is? I think she want babysitters, and see, she knew she wasn't gonna have no good babysitters in Atlanta, and she know she'll have them in Florida. But see, in Atlanta, she with her, saying she really didn't know nobody that stay in Atlanta and all that. So I think that's why she moved back to Florida because she needed babysitters. Get low say I just can't watch. I hate the way she treat them babies. I watched her years ago and it was worse. I just can't. It hurts my heart to watch it. Yeah, it does. It really does. When I first started watching her, I thought I'm not gonna even sit up here and lie. I thought that she was a nice parent. I because that's how you will think that at first until you constantly start watching her and watching her, and you be like, that's not how that's supposed to go. Oh no, that's not. Oh no, why she talk to them like that? Oh no, why she? And as that's when, and I really stopped watching her. This when it just stopped completely with me was when the with her and her older son when all that came out. I was like, heck no, I don't want to watch her. She's disgusting. I don't want to have nothing to do with her. And that's when I really stopped watching her. But when Ross started going in on her, I used to love it because Ross talked about what she saw, the things that she's seen. You come on here, you reveal your whole life. You have us in your home 24/7. And Roz reacts off of it. There's no lies. And so that's why I didn't understand why so many people was upset when she was started talking about Bumpy. Because Roz was just stating the facts, what was going on. But some people can't accept the truth. Some people cannot accept the truth. Some The truth hurts people sometimes. And that's what it is with her. The truth hurts. She can't accept it. She wants people to agree with her all the time. She don't want people to disagree with her. You have to be her yes man. Yes man. Because if you tell her no about something, it's all over. You and her gonna get into it. Because she wants you to agree with everything that she does. And that's impossible. It's no way you're going to agree with everything a person does because nobody in this world is perfect. You hear me? Yes, it's mental. Yes, it's mental. Nobody in this world is perfect, okay? Because you got a problem. You have a real problem. Fake holy person. That lady get on my nerves. Okay, Sharon said she started watching her in 2017, and yep, she been eating Nancy since then. Cause when I was like, is is she meaning to eat like that, or is she just pretending? You know, but no, that's how she eat. I could never putting hot food in my mouth, smacking the food falling all out your mouth. I could never understand that. I don't know. I still think that was just to get attention, because there's no way in the world a person eat like that for real. Do y'all think she be for real when she be eating like that, or she just do it for social media? I don't know. Amen, Kitty. White Swan said, Amen, Kitty Lover, and I pray for those babies as well. Yep, I'm in agreement with you all. I pray for those babies too. When Kitty Lover said, when Rod said she caught the little boy, and all I thought was, OMG, now what? How she handled it. Honey, Kitty Lover said, right, and that's why it stings so much. She speaks truth, and truth hurts. That's it. She speaks the truth, and the truth hurts. Like I had said, she can't accept the truth. White Swan said she sure has, Sharon. Never uses a napkin, stuffs her mouth, and does it properly too before swallowing. That's what I'm saying. How does she do that? The food be First of all, the food can be real hot. Cause I can't put like hot food in my mouth. It'll burn my tongue and stuff. So the food, but she said her mama messed her up like that. Because I was trying to figure out, was she pretending or was she for real? But she said her mom messed her up like that. It's crazy. I could never understand how she put that hot food in her mouth like that. And I'm sure Lord, I'm glad I don't like crabs. I never did like crabs. I don't like crabs. So because the way that she eat crabs, it makes my stomach flip. So I'm glad that I was always the type. I don't like crabs. I never did. But she's gross. She's gross. She's gonna stay that way. I don't think she's gonna never change. That's just her. Some people just never changes. It's just in them. It's in them. No matter how hard you try to talk to them, how bad you try to talk to them, they gonna stay being the same way they are because they are comfortable with being, like that. But I'm going to go ahead. I really enjoyed talking to you all tonight. I think I've been on here like an hour or so. So I really enjoyed you all tonight. I'm going to get on off here and get myself together for tomorrow. I'm glad that you all came and viewed, looked at my live with me, was on my live with me. I want you all, please, if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, Small Talk with Lakeisha. I would gladly appreciate it. Um, I have a long way to go, but I know I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna get there. With the help of everyone, you all are so nice and pleasantly. I enjoyed talking with you all. I enjoyed your feedback. You all was a great help to me as far as engaging with me on my conversations, and hopefully I'm working on it. I hope and I pray that I will be back and to come with a live again tomorrow, and hopefully someone will be back on live. So hopefully I'll see you all in the next chat. I love you guys. Have a great Sunday night. Bye bye.